just to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Pass the paper.
Today I thought I would give you a tour of our beverage center in the kitchen. I don't know about y'all, but I have two whole cabinets, an upper and a lower cabinet dedicated just to beverages. And we have it down at one end of the kitchen, so anybody can come in and fix a beverage for themselves pretty much without interrupting somebody who might be cooking in the rest of the kitchen. So I'm going to show you what all we have over here. So this is the upper cabinet above where we have our hot pot right now. And because we have been, until very recently, living out of a temporary kitchen situation downstairs for most of the last year, we've had a lot of, instant beverages and stuff on hand. There's lots of different preferences through the family. We have a big family. So unfortunately, we have been drinking a lot of instant coffee. I hope to get a new coffee pot soon and get back to the real quality coffees. But right now what we have in here is we've got mugs down on the bottom shelf there, glasses on the second shelf, and then we have a variety of Ovaltine and hot chocolate mix with marshmallows, apple cider mix. We even have some unicorn rainbow marshmallow hot chocolate mix there, and some instant coffee on the right hand side. So that is pretty much every drink mix except the teas, which I'll show you next. So we have a couple of teas up on the counter, and then this drawer and cupboard down here are full of extra teas and coffees. So let me open this drawer here. These are some of our nicer teas, name brands, local, regional teas. Some of these here I think are like from Mountain Rose Herbs, some local-ish coffees, lots of yummy stuff in there. And then up on the counter have some of the cheaper teas that we get sometimes, and Republic of Tea. Republic of Tea has some of my favorite teas. This is definitely a favorite, Ginger Peach. There's actually a holiday one that I can't remember the name of right now, but it's seasonal and I need to get some more of it. And you can see my little beverage area set up here. Right now we just have a hot pot. I do want to get a new coffee pot soon, but I'm waiting for Christmas to pass to see if one just shows up. And we got these little stackable shelves, came from the Container Store. A lot of this stuff actually came from thrift shops, like my little sign back there. While there is tea, there is hope. That came from a thrift store. This tray came from a thrift store. And then I have some handmade things too. This mug is one of my irreverent mugs, and I will link below the lovely ladies who make these mugs. They make a lot of other irreverent mugs too. Be aware when you go looking. Sometimes swear words are involved. They also make some very pretty and delicate teacups and cake stands and such. This, it used to hold coffee, and right now it's holding our spare tea bags and stuff, reusable tea bags. This is handmade from a pottery in Pennsylvania, where I used to live a long time ago. This little thing here does not need to actually be in this little gift box, but it was given to me in this box and I kind of like it. My mother is a weaver, as am I, although she is much better at it than I am. I'm still learning. And she made me all of these little mug rugs, and I just love them. They look like little magic carpets to me. And we use them on our countertops, especially because I don't want to put anything super hot on our coarse countertops and on the wood tables so they don't make, heat rings and watermarks. And I just keep them in the little box because they fit so nicely, and I just like having a little present on the counter all the time. A reminder, a gift from my mom. And I'll show you the cupboard down here. This is all of our spare, well, not spare, we use these regularly too, spare coffees, but the teas we use, there's some more Mountain Rose herbs, some more celestial seasonings, some more Mountain Rose herbs. We happen to live about an hour from Eugene, Oregon, which is where Mountain Rose Herbs is, where their warehouse is, and they also now have a storefront in Eugene, so I get to go there, I don't know, once or twice a month now. So we always stop in and get teas and spices. Oh, I can show you spices. Let me show you spices. Okay, I can show you my spice cabinet. It's actually pretty well organized, probably for the first time in my life. And we've had some of the little, like, spice organizers that are on a little turntable, and we've had drawers and a variety of different things, but I think this is our best system yet. Up in these cupboards we have these racks here, which you probably can't see very well. They have 3 tiers, and there's 2 sides to the rack, and they will actually slide and nest under each other, but I actually have them pulled apart, and there's a gap right behind here where we can put some of our larger things of spices or vanilla or anything like that. In particular, I want to show you these little jars because they're really cute. I actually found online, I don't know if you can see the emblem there, little ball jars, and they come with a little metal lid. They also do have measurements on the side, ounces on one side, and milliliters on the other. And then I added these little chalkboard labels so that we can change what, in this case, my daughter labeled these for me there. This one's cinnamon. And I bought these little lids. I can't remember if they came with the jars in addition or if I ordered them separate, but they have, you know, the shaker side and the scooping side. And when they originally come, they actually have one of those seals inside the lid, so when you put it on a jar, it'll actually seal it shut. Of course, it's not, you didn't suck all the air out. I don't know how good it would make things last, but it's an option anyway. They market these kind of as for wedding favors and stuff. I'll leave an Amazon link below where I got them, but there you can see they actually say ball on them. Mason. I just thought they were really cute. And then we do have several up here of our Mountain Rose herbs. I don't know if that's going to read backwards because of my camera, but this is Herbes de Provence. And we've got a bunch of them. We found that the quality of the Mountain Rose herbs, the only thing that rivals it is probably Penzeys. We buy them both. At some point, I would like to grow a lot of my own herbs and make my own spice blends. That would be awesome, but I've got to accomplish garden beds first. Still working on that. So that is my spice cabinet up there. Oh, and I have some of my canned. One of the few homesteading things I've managed to do is actually can up applesauce, pear sauce, apple and pear butter, apple juice, and I've done dried apples and dried pears because we have apple and pear trees. That's the one thing that's producing on our homestead. So we do have some, actually quite a lot of that. I can show you actually in this other cupboard over here. There's even more here and beside. Oh, and I also have plum juice and plum syrup in there from our property. So that is a very brief tour of a couple of cabinets in my kitchen. It gives you an idea what we're doing. We're working on, as I put things into the kitchen, trying to organize them the best that I can and determining what kind of containers or anything that I need to make it work the best. So I'll keep bringing you along as we do more cabinets. These are the two most organized areas so far, the spices and the beverage center. So thanks for coming along. We'll see you on the next video.
Gravel road, I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Piles of paper, my desk is out.